This program was first broadcast on Canterbury's access media station, Plains FM, and was made with the assistance of New Zealand On Air. Next on Plains FM, join DJ Jordan and Thomas for your commute on the Drive Home Show every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Kia ora, hello and welcome to Plains FM 96.9. We hope you're doing well. It's me and we've got Thomas and DJ Jordan here. And we hope you're doing well. How you doing, Jordan?
Yeah, doing very good. It's been a really warm day today. We had a high of 28 this afternoon before the cloud has covered in. So it's been really summer-like today. Yeah, summer-like indeed. It was really good this morning. I actually thought to myself, really good. On the way to work, had the window down in the car. It was just brilliant getting that breeze, which is really cool. And we've got a fun show here today. We've got loads planned for today. We have a special guest, which we'll introduce very later on, which will be really cool. It's going to be good. So, yeah. So what have you been up to today, Jordan? Yeah, so just been enjoying the sun outside before the cloud has come in, and also preparing for the show as well. So we got to see a major Phil Mauger coming onto the show, hopefully around about 4:30. So keep loud for that one. Listen in. We're going to dive right into the long-term plan of Christchurch over the next 10 years. What are the plans are going forward for Christchurch?
Yeah, definitely. And also a bit of heads up for you folks. It is school holidays next week. So the little ones that are at school, or high school, will be having their term break from next week. And as always, we'll be still operating our show. So we'll be still running to school holidays as well. So if you have any questions at any time or suggestions for our show, feel free to reach us out on our Facebook page at The Drive Home Show on Plains FM on Facebook. And we're happy to hear them, and if you want to maybe be a potential guest on the show, get in touch and we can make that happen for sure.
Yes, we love to get anyone on board to put their words out on air, any local events or any local businesses that are coming in or things like that. So we love to bring as a community into on Plains FM, because this is a community station, and bringing local ideas and local community updates is such a critical part when it comes to local access radio stations.
Yeah, definitely. And also happy daylight savings. In the weekend we just had our clocks change, so we had to go backwards, but that's good that we are back and action with that. It took me a day or so to get used to it, but now I'm all settled in. But it can be a bit off-putting for our pets and our younger kids. They think, oh, it's 2 o'clock now, my dinner time, or whatever it is. But actually, it's the opposite, it's backwards in time. So it's like they've got it wrong. So it's just sometimes for our pets and our family adjusting to it is a bit hard. But it takes sometimes a week or so to get used to it. But once we get back into it, it's awesome. But so we're getting into longer, dark nights now, and dark in the mornings for sure. I know when I go to the gym in the morning, it's dark, and when I sometimes come home, it's dark. So it's just what happens when we're heading towards winter, but that's okay. I'm used to it. What do you think of it, Jordan? Does daylight saving, do you like it or not? Or nah, too cold, eh?
Well, I do love the longer days. I do enjoy extra time in the daylight, so you can do a bit more out inside.
Yeah, true.
But now, as time goes on, then over the next month or two, you'll start really noticing that it will get dark after 5 o'clock. So at the moment, the sunset's kind of after around at 6 at the moment, but this is going to keep reducing as we get closer to June. Yeah,
it's going to keep reducing for sure. Alrighty, first up here on our show, we're going to play a song. We're going to play Give Me All Your Lovin', ZZ Top. What a great song. Really enjoyed that. We hope that you enjoyed it, and we hope you're having a great time on your drive home today. And we hope that you had a great day and a good week so far. It's good to be here for your midweek entertainment here on the Drive Home Show. Next up, we're going to be giving your local events what's happening, and we're going to give you a bit of insight what's happening in the school holidays. So let's do it.
Find out what's on in Otatahi with the Drive Home Show.
Now, this is something really cool. Is the Dragon, the big tour, the Kiwi artist legendary rock band is coming back to Christchurch. The 50th anniversary tour is coming to Christchurch Town Hall on the 18th of April, and it's on a Thursday as well. So the legendary rock band Dragon is thrilled to announce a very special tour of New Zealand to celebrate their 50th anniversary. The tour, spanning 7 incredible dates across the country, promised to be once-in-a-lifetime experience for fans and music enthusiasts alike. After playing 2 sold-out shows at Auckland's Power Station, the band decided that 2 shows to mark their 50-year career were not nearly enough. Catch Dragon at Christchurch Town Hall this April the 18th.
That's really cool to hear. And also, we've got something special coming to Christchurch this week. The 13th and 14th of April, Saturday and Sunday, at the Tapai Convention Centre in Christchurch from 9am to 5pm both days is the Armageddon Expo. Experience the incredible at Armageddon Expo. The Christchurch Armageddon, the Christchurch's Armageddon, is going to be fantastic. It's going to be loads of stuff there. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be one of those events you'll never ever forget, that's for sure. The Christchurch Armageddon. There are tickets available online. For all the details, head to armageddonexpo.com. There are options for single-day passes, 2-day passes, and you can get VIP passes, like for cocktail parties, and you can go all the prices right up to $1,000. So depending what you want, there's a lot of packages out there. But it's a lot of cool things. And one thing that people do quite often is cosplay and dress up in their favourite characters and head along to Armageddon. It's apparently sponsored by Neon. Neon proudly presents the Armageddon Expo. And also, if you are a Harpai Access card holder, you can use your Harpai Access card there at the event, and you can get a free Karen and a bit of a discount. So that's really cool. So do check that out. So all details are at armageddonexpo.com.
Sounds great. I'll hopefully to go along to that. And also learn to hoop dance for teens and youths keen to learn the skills of spinning, flipping and other artistic forms with a hula hoop. Hoop dance involves artistic movement and techniques with a hula hoop to create amazing figures and illusions. Join Sophie, the fairy entertainer and hooping extraordinary, in these 15-minute sessions to get you started in your hula hoop journey. This will be happening in Lincoln Events Centre on Wednesday next week between 1pm and 3pm. So if you're really wanting to learn some tricks on how to use a hula hoop, get on down. And it's also school holidays starting next week, so get on the kids down there and enjoy some good fun.
Yeah, school holidays, yahoo! I'm looking forward to school holidays. Love it as always. If you are interested, there are going to be quite a few events at the Arts Centre this holidays. Loopy Tunes, preschool music, Christchurch-based star duo Sue and Leah. The sisters are recognised for their bilingual Maori Pacific waiata sung in their beautiful harmonious style. They started their children's music through a weekly outreach preschool music program they helped create 13 years ago, which still continue, now running 6 weekly bilingual music sessions during the school term. And in 2019, the sisters recorded released their 13-track children's album, Simply Asked, and had to date have released a total of 147 waitas. Really cool. There's going to be an event as part of the School Holiday Fun, a lively program, from the 15th to the 16th, from 2pm to 2:30, and 2pm to 2:30 on the 16th. That's 15th and 16th of April at the Arts Centre. Price is free. Free entertainment there at the Arts Centre. Really cool. The School Holiday Fun is going to be great. And it's also a lot of other random acts of kindness, holiday zone fun at the Arts Centre So for more information on what's happening at the Arts Centre this school holidays, go to artscentre.org.nz. That's artscentre.org.nz.
That's great. Yeah, I did see that one. So that's actually a really great one. So very creative activities to inspire the children with creative things like printmaking, creative writing, dancing and singing and digital design or African drumming. I do like the sound of that one.
Yeah, no, it definitely is good. And also we have on the 19th of April, which is the second week of the month. So second week of the holidays as well. They have sing-along. Bring your kids along to a gorgeous music show celebrating autumn school holidays, dance and sing. Bring your children to the glorious music show celebrating autumn school holidays. Music with Michael shows are delightfully interactive and have your children and grown-ups dancing and sing along to the catchy songs. Aimed to 0 to 7-year-olds, but fun for the whole family. This is a part of the school holiday fun, so check it out. So there's another event there as well, and pricing is $5, and you can book online. The book, just go to the Arts Centre website, artscentre.org.nz for that event. A lot of fun events this school holidays. Looking forward to it. That's great for our kids.
Absolutely. 2 weeks off. Well, school holidays come around so quickly, don't they? And it just feels like they're just half the time not at school.
Yeah, true. I wish I was a school teacher because then I can get all the holidays in the world and I can go, oh, that's great, 2 weeks off, relax. I know one of my friends, her mum is a school teacher. She gets the holidays off. It's quite good, so she can relax. The odd times she's got to do a wee bit of work, but not much. You can just relax and go away. Didn't have to really plan much. Just like, oh, I'm going to be having a holiday then. Let's go away then. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so normally the school holidays used to be around that Easter period, but this year Easter was a lot earlier.
Yeah, it does change time for time, the Jordan, of the Easter. So, yeah.
So that's the local events, and we're going to go straight into the news as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah, so the news. Yeah, next up is the news. Let's take it away.
Rev your engines. It's time for the news on the Drive Home Show.
The Reserve Bank has announced today that the official cash rate will remain at 5.5%. So if you're thinking this is the sixth consecutive meeting that the Reserve Bank has made, and they have agreed that the official cash rate will remain at that 5.5%.
Yeah, that's so cool, yeah, Jordan. And also we have some news in the media, which is really cool. Some also about terror attack. That person is in court for a Christchurch terror attack hero. Abdullah Zine is in court for a alleged assault. Apparently, not so good. A hero who chased the Christchurch terrorists away from one of the mosques has appeared in court on a charge of assault. 50-year-old chased a gunman from Linwood Centre, 2019 terrorist attacks. Denies the assault and has elected a judge-alone trial. In 2022, bravery was recognised at a special ceremony where he was held a hero. So he's been up for a charge in the court, which is not nice, even though he's been given a bravery award not so long ago in 2022, so a few years ago. So to me, it's a bit silly, but hey, it's just the way it is.
And also, the news hub closure is confirmed as the discussion has been continued, but Warner Bros. Discovery announces July the 5th as the final day.
Yeah, that's so cool. Thanks for that, dear Jordan. And also in Canterbury, we have former cricketer marketing boss stole over $180,000 in grant money. A former Canterbury cricketer marketing manager and indoor director stole $180,000 in grant funding by forging documents and pocketing large sums. Between 2018 and 2020, Mark obtained $182,761 worth of grants on behalf of the sporting organisations by submitting false quotes before transferring sums of money into his own personal account. Originally from Australia, the former head coach of the New Zealand women's indoor cricket team, he's a well-known figure in Christchurch cricket and indoor sports circles. So a former Canterbury cricket marketing boss stole over 180 in grant money. That's not good. That's not good at all. If you're going to get grant money, it should be going for the right purposes, not into your personal bank accounts. That's why sometimes you need a bank account that's monitored by two people, one that does a transaction and one approves a transaction. I know many charities that do this. I'm not sure what procedures they have in that position, but it should have been stopped. But I'm glad they got caught, and not good at all.
And also the weather event on the west coast is causing havoc with slips closed State Highway 6 between the glacier towns. So the highway to Haste is closed from French Joseph due to two slips covering the road with the recent heavy rain, and which said the NZ Transport Agency. One of the slips will be cleaned by midday today, they were saying. So hopefully that will be cleared so that traffic can get around that. So, and then traffic will then be able to get to Fox Glacier from the south. The orange Met Service warnings currently remains in place with more rain expected from midnight tonight. So please avoid travel if you're planning onto the west coast area as the heavy rain warnings continue. There was talks of up to around 600 to 800 millimetres of rain for the Westland Ranges south of Arthur's Pass, which is an incredible amount of rain when you think about it.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of rain over in the west coast. Not good at all. But we hope those people over there stay safe and stay strong. And as we know, always stay up to date with your local authorities, civil defence, your local council bodies for updates on their social media pages, and also the radio. If you have, get one, a battery-powered radio, or even better, a solar-powered one, or a hand-generated one. They're really good as well. And also in the news, we'll see that insurance claims have gone up. Dropped phones, so cell phones you have, lead to the most insurance claims. So most people are going to an insurance company on their phones that are dropped. Have you ever dropped your phone, Jordan? I know I have in the past. My old phone I have a few times, but I never claimed anything. But do you see that as a surprise, Jordan, as people claiming their phone on insurance?
Oh, that's what insurance is there for. I mean, if you have an incident that has occurred unexpectedly, I mean, that's what insurance is there for if you have it. But if you don't have it, it's kind of a problematic. You've got to find the money to pay for a new phone. Yeah,
it leads to the most insurance claims. So I think it's one of those things that everybody has these days, and they just drop it. Personally, myself, I don't go bare knuckle. I always have a case on my phone and a screen protector. I know some people do run it without a case, and I'm like, how are you going to keep it safe? Because often the new phones now are slippery, small, and it just slips out of your hand. So it's not good. But no, it's just saying here that the most insurance claims are now dropped cell phones or and media, which is not so good.
Absolutely. That is your news update, and we're going to go into your weather.
Yep, into our weather. Let's take it away with the weather.
It's been a lovely day out here. While it might be raining on the west coast and making slips to roads, Canterbury has been enjoying summer-like temperatures of a high of 28 today. Going into Thursday, we are seeing a change with a few spots of rain becoming more persistent in the evening, with northeasterlies becoming strong in the morning, with the high of 23 and a low of 9. And then Friday will be another rainy day in the afternoon, but remaining cloudy, but in strong southwesterlies easing in the afternoon as well, which will be coming, the temperature will be dropping down compared to what it has been today. It will be high of 15 and a low of 8. And the weekend, it continues to drop with those southwesterly winds, so we'll be feeling a bit more chillier. It's about another 16 degrees drop compared to today. Occasional rain, but clearing late in the day. Southerlies turning westerly late with a high of 14 and a low of 6. And the end of the weekend, sunny skies are returning with easterlies developing with a high of 16 and a low of 7. That is your local weather update here in Christchurch, and to keep up to date with the all varieties if you are heading onto the west coast with the road closures.
Yeah, thank you so much there for that, Jordan. So for that weather update, we love presenting the weather to you guys every week here, and it's always, if you want your comprehensive weather update, come along each week to our show and we'll definitely give you that for sure. Next up, we're going to be playing a song. We're going to be playing Light Switch by Charlie Puth. Light Switch by Charlie Puth. Okay.
Yeah. Why you calling at 11:30 when you only wanna do me dirty? But I hit right back 'cause you got that, yeah. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I say don't look back, but I go right back and all of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Do you love it when you keep me guessing? When you leave and then you leave me stressing. But I can't stay mad when you walk like that, no. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I said don't look back, but I go right back and all of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you wanna keep me wanting you. Wanting you, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you wanna keep me wanting you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want to. You turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you wanna keep me wanting you, baby. Come on and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you wanna keep me wanting you.
The Drive Home Show, every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
We should take this back to my place. That's what she said, back to my face. Because I want you bad. Yeah, I want you, baby. I've been thinking about it all day. And I hope you feel the same way. Yeah. Cause I want you bad. Yeah, I want you, baby. Slow, slow hands. Like sweat dripping down my dirty laundry. No, no chance that I'm leaving here without you on me. I know, yeah, I already know that there ain't no stopping your plans and those slow hands. Slow hands. I just wanna take my time. We could do this, baby, all night. Yeah, 'cause I want you bad. Yeah, I want you, baby. Slow, slow hands. Like sweat dripping down my dirty laundry. No, no chance that I'm leaving you without you on me. I know, yeah, I already know that there ain't no stopping your plans and those slow hands.
DJ Jordan and Thomas will on The Drive Home Show every Wednesday at 4 on Plains FM.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Or maybe we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
There was a great song there, and I hope you had a great so far on the show and having a great drive home show. Make sure that you hope the concession is not too bad out there, with the congestion out there, as often is that time of the day. So do take your time out there and drive safely. Now we've got a special guest on the show. It's great to have this guest on the show today and discussing the future of Christchurch. We've got Phil Mauger. Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, g'day Jordan. G'day Thomas.
Yeah, good to have you on board. How's things been for you today?
Oh, yeah, pretty busy, but we're getting there. It's good.
Awesome. So could you give us a bit about your role at the council and your contribution to the city development?
No, what we got is, as you know, I'm the mayor and I've got 16 councillors underneath me, and it's our job to come up with all sorts of things that everyone, some people will be happy, some people will be sad, but one of the things we're working on at the moment is a thing called the long-term plan. Now, it's easier, it's less confusing if you say a 10-year budget, because everyone knows what a budget is, and long-term plans, sometimes people's eyes glaze over. What we've got, I cannot impress on people enough to submit for the long-term plan. I used to, and I'd be guilty of it. Way back in the past, I'd go, I can't be bothered, it's too hard or whatever. But now that I'm in council, we want to hear from people on how they think we can save money or how we're doing things wrong. So please submit. All you got to do is say, for example, I think the rates are too high. Put your name on it. You don't have to come in person. You don't have to be there. And because I've seen people down the end of the council chamber actually shaking because they're so nervous. So it's not a biggie.
Yeah, absolutely. I know the council rates at the moment is challenging, especially with the cost of living at the moment and things like that. And and the long-term draft plan consultation is really important for the public. Just kind of, steering the rates where you want the money to be spent, what do you want the city to look like? I guess that's what it's really all about, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. We before the earthquake, the city council had no borrowed money. It must have been a pleasure. It's a pleasure to come to work, but it must be more of a pleasure to come to work because you don't have to borrow so much. Now, we've now got $2 billion on tick, and that's roughly 26 cents of every rate dollar we collect goes in debt servicing. So that doesn't help. When interest rates were 2 or 3% like it was, it was bearable, but you're knocking up around 6% for us now, and it's a hell of a lot dearer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're talking about the transport in Christchurch. How will you ensure the safety of people using the transport network, including the pedestrians, cyclists, and drivers, when we do this long-term plan? What safety precautions maybe having in place around the transport?
Oh, yeah, cool. In the next 10 years, in our long-term plan, we've budgeted to spend $1.6 billion, and that's for making new bus lanes. ECAN run the buses, but it's up to us to supply the lane and the shelters that people do. We look after the bus exchange, the one here, the one in Riccarton, as well as a few others. The other thing we do is we're spending, it's $1.6 billion on transport, and of that, $1 billion on roads and footpaths, because that's one of the things that people have complained about the most. And we're spending $200 million on more cycleways, major cycleways. This is over 10 years. And another $100 million on, as I say, bus lanes and intersection changes to make it easier for people to get around.
Yeah, that's really good to hear about the pathways getting fixed and stuff. I know some people with disabilities and wheelchairs or access needs, especially you, Jordan, you can elaborate on this as well. Low vision, getting around the town, it's not always easy if things are uneven. Would you agree, Jordan?
Absolutely. I know there's some challenges when it comes to accessibility with footpaths if they're not in perfect condition. And if there's a barrier of someone going across there could be an injury potential. So there's some safeties they have to keep an eye on.
One of the issues that we brought in last year was this roving footpath crew, which is good. It goes around. It might go around and have a complaint about a piece of footpath, but while they're there, they look 100 metres either side of what they're there for, rather than just fixing what's right in front of them. So they've got licence now to do what they need to do, because in some areas, and particularly some places in Shirley, the tree roots are growing across the footpaths and they leave a real trip hazard. And as we're all, me in particular, getting older, you've got to be careful of what you're doing so you don't arse up with care and end up flat on your face.
Yeah, definitely. And if anybody out there has a problem with their roads or something, just get in touch with the council. They can guide you in the right direction for sure.
Mm-hmm. And also in regards to I know there's some talks around the Pages Road Bridge.
Yes.
Some really interesting potential proposed in the long-term plan there.
Absolutely. One of the things we are doing with the Pages Road Bridge is we know that it's people's lives are in danger. If there's a tsunami, they've got to get out of there quick. The Pages Road Bridge is now going through consultation. People are coming and telling us what they want. One of the things we've designed is actually 2 lanes out and 1 lane in, so that people can get out of there fast. As well as doing a fair bit of work on some of the roads leading to the bridge to make it flow better.
Yeah, that's really cool to hear. That would be good for the communities and tsunamis. We have to be prepared in our whole community as well, which is really good.
Just to put you in the picture with tsunamis, we had tsunamis warnings last week. You might have heard.
Yeah, I heard that.
We are moving away from having the sirens down there and having it so that it's an alert on your phone. That might not help you if you're out surfing.
Yeah, definitely. But no, I reckon the technology advances were great. That technology would be great. Using the emergency network in Christchurch throughout New Zealand, that'd be just super good, and also good for the visually or low impaired people and people who can't hear, maybe deaf. Something visually on the phone or it lets on the phone vibrates, let them know there's something happening in their city or area. It's really good. The improvements for that would be really good.
No, it's good.
And also in regards to the water things, I know there's been talks around the chlorination parts that's been going on. So what is going on there?
Chlorination, it's a big issue. We're spending not on chlorination. We're spending $873 million over the next 10 years to replace our water pipes. We're very lucky that after the earthquake, the government put $17 billion into Christchurch, and some of that got spent on roads, some of it got spent on all sorts of things, but in infrastructure was sewer and water main. So a lot of our water mains are actually very good. But you've got to remember that 13 years ago, the pipe in the earthquake then is now 13 years older than that, some of the old ones, and they are starting to leak. We will always have leaks. Wellington's got 50% leaks. We've got 27% leaks, but we're doing some measuring. I'm sure that number is actually lower, but we've got to do some better measuring so that we know what we're talking about. As far as chlorine goes, all the water that comes out of our ground is perfect. We've lifted all our well heads up. You might see them. They're big blue things in parks, and they used to be below the ground. They're now all above the ground, so they can't get contaminated. But the issue with having to put chlorine in is some of our pipes are leaking. So we'll never, to be honest, we'll never get to the very end because as they get older, they'll leak. So hard to get on top of it.
Yeah, we're just going to keep on top of that. I know in my area in Parklands, it's quite heavily chlorinated. So at the moment, we're just having to get water, put it in the water jug and sift it out, make sure it's clean for us to drink and have it. Otherwise, when we have something to eat or drink, it just doesn't taste right. But it's good to see that it's improving, which is really good.
Well, one of the things we are doing, which I'm very proud of, is people used to be able to go to, say, Rafiti Domain and get water from there in a bottle without chlorine in it. They used to be able to go and get it from Burnside Park. We developed a system that we can treat the water without chlorination just for people to go and get it in their 20-litre bottles, 1 litre bottle, whatever they want. And I'm sure they'll work on those 2 areas, so we'll be able to bring one out, say, in Dunbar's Road and different areas, because there's always these people, and fair enough too, who would rather have their cup of tea or brush their teeth or whatever with pure water like we used to have. So we're going to give the people back that option.
Yeah, having that option in our city would be definitely good, and I know that many of our people in our city will really do that. I know in the earthquakes, we've got jerry cans, 1.2 litres, big ones, and we always fill them up with water in emergencies because it's cold time, we have no water during the earthquakes. So I can understand that would be really good, vital for our community if we could have that. So pretty cool.
And also, every day I've been coming past the Te Kaha Stadium, which is looking absolutely amazing, and I'm really looking forward to the opening of this. Are we currently still really on track of the opening is in 2025, was it?
It's either March or April 26th.
Right.
One of the things you'll see if you go past, it is amazing to go past. The spring that people have got in their step, the businesses that are, wow, I can't wait. You go past, you see all these big, tall roof trusses going up. I think there's about 8 of them up now. There will be 42 of those as time goes by. And you see how tall those are. The centre of the roof, when it gets built, is 14 metres taller than that. So she's going to be a biggie. So I can't wait either. It's going to be great.
Yeah, definitely. Was it? It was about 30,000 seats, was it?
Yeah, 30 and 35 if it's in concert mode, so that because of we people standing as well. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's great. Hopefully with a roof over it as well, by the looks of it. So that's quite good.
One of the things that if you have a concert, the insurance premium that the concert provider had to pay if it hosed down or something, that was very expensive. So now we don't need to worry about that. It's all undercover, so it's good.
Yeah, because I know the Dunedin one has a roof as well, and I guess this is going to be a really good competition between who's going to get what between the stadiums between Dunedin and Christchurch. So hopefully we can win that one.
I'm sure we will. One of the things we have got, which is extremely good, is we've got a first floor sort of concourse all the way around there. It's like an amphitheatre that you can stand on and look at it. And, you used to go down to, when I was younger, you go to Lancaster Park and there was about 3 places that you could buy a cold hot dog and some flat Coke. There's going to be lots of outlets for good food at the arena. So it's going to be like it is in Aussie. It's going to be great.
Yeah, that'll be really good to see that stadium up and running. And I know myself, my friends, and my people with disabilities and that will be going to that stadium, watching the rugby matches and experiencing it. It's going to be really cool. So I've got another question here for you. Is the proposed expenditure of $9.1 billion on the day-to-day services covers various areas. How do you prioritise these services to address the diverse needs of our community effectively?
Well, one of the things we have decided in the long-term plan is not to cut back on our services, right? And that is things like waste collection, libraries, swimming pools, recreation, all of those things. So that's where the $9.1 billion over 10 years goes. So we've said, right, we're not going to cut back on that because that's what people expect. So we've cut other things back to we bought over 10 years we've saved $41 million in operational cost savings. Now, just to give you an idea, the difference between operational expense is like mowing grass and picking up rubbish and all that. Every $6 million we spend is 1% of rates. Okay, if you're building something like the stadium or something like that, it's every $90 million you spend is 1% of rates. So we can get a bigger bang for our buck by trimming back what services we do, but you've got to be careful that you don't trim things back so much that people are going, my grass is up to my knees or rubbish is never getting collected. They'll be very upset, and we're not about that.
Yeah, definitely. We've got to keep that rubbish low, especially in the red zone, keep that low so that people don't trip over or health issues in our community, for sure. So for our listeners who are listening today, how would they make a submission? Do they do it online, and how do they put their feedback in, and what are the deadlines for closing this long-term plan?
The long-term plan, it closes on Sunday, the 21st of April. You can go online. You can get paper copies if you go to a library. They'll have them there. But you can go online. And as I say, you don't have to. You can just write in, I'd like you to cut the grass less. I'd like you to cut the grass more. Give us a suggestion. Put your name on it. Send it in. You don't need, as I say, you don't need to come in and present it. The staff will collate it and they'll say, we got 400 that are talking about this item, we got 200 that are talking about this, and we'll listen. We really will.
What is your bold message that we would say to our listeners today in regards to the long-term plan about this?
We are trying very hard to get the number down. At the moment it's 13.1 or 13.2. I am convinced we can get it down a number of percent below that. Right, that's what we are all working towards. So bear with us and please submit, and we'll listen.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be submitting mine in this week or so, and I'm sure you will, Jordan, as well. And we'll be able to get this onto a great path for our Christchurch. If our voice is not heard or submitted, we won't be able to get our voices and things actioned. Do you agree, Jordan?
Absolutely. Definitely submit that action, the long-term plan, as that's the future of Christchurch over the next 10 years. It's such a really important part of the council moving forward every so often.
And there's all sorts of things that we look at in the long-term plan. We got wastewater, we got stormwater, we got flood protection. We're doing a lot of work on climate change as well. A lot of money's going towards that. We're over the 10 years, there's $318 million going towards that, and another $1 billion on projects that help us adapt and build resilience. So it's not all roads and stuff. We've got to look at the big picture.
Yeah, big picture is great. Yeah, so, yeah. Well, so thank you so much to you, Phil, for coming on into the show today and giving us insight on a long-term plan. Really do appreciate it.
You're more than welcome, guys.
Thank you, Phil, and I look forward to submitting that submission for you.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you so much. And next up, we're going to be playing another song here.
Yeah. Why you calling at 11:30 when you only wanna do me dirty? But I hit right back 'cause you got that, yeah. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never
tell you when it's too late. Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna
That was Drive the Cars. Really cool song. And it was a great interview with the Phil Mauger. Really good, really inspiring. Again, if you want to listen to this podcast, the show, we're available on plainsfm.org.nz. Our shows come up every Friday, generally the day after, Thursday, the day after our show, early mornings, and we're also available on Apple Podcasts. So subscribe to it if you haven't already. It'd be cool. Yeah, it was a great interview with Phil Mauger, the Mayor of the Christchurch City Council, discussing into the long-term plan. Definitely get involved in this. The plan consultation for the public ends on Sunday the 21st of April. Yeah, so get your submissions in and get involved. And if you have any other events or questions or anything you want us to discuss on the show, or you want to be a guest on the show, flick us a message on our Facebook page, The Drive Home Show on Plains FM, or alternatively, just head on to Plains FM, speak to the team here, and they'll get in touch with us, and we'll be able to get you on our show or share your information. So until next week, 73s, have a great one. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your week, Jordan. Yes, you too, and enjoy. We've got some rain coming in the next couple of days, so while the weather must have been so perfect here on the east of the South Island, while it's been terrible on the west coast, it's slowly coming over here. So rain is on its way, and cooler temperatures as we're heading towards the weekend. Stay safe out there, and stay safe out if you're travelling over the west coast, and we'll catch you next time. 73s. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Drive Home Show on Plains FM. With your hosts, DJ Jordan and Thomas. You can find us on Facebook and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and find out more at plainsfm.org.nz. See you next week at 4 p.m.